What's up guys, Citizen51 here, and today I'm going to be doing my top 10 matches, or at least my list, and my list is going by since I've been a fan, so it's going to be from 2006 and now. There's one exception because I had to throw that match in there, but it's really close to that time period. So I don't want everybody to get butthurt saying, oh wow, he only has matches from the PG era. No. These are the matches since I've been a fan. And that's just it. And before I did that, I wanted to show you something I picked up today. It was the best overall the beginning, best of seasons 1 and 2. Which it was in the $5 bin at Walmart. So I decided I'd pick it up because it was a DVD I wanted a lot when it came out, and now it's $5 so. And there was like, they actually had a good selection there this time, but that was the best one because The Rock and Stone Cold DVDs were there. But I wanted to get both those on Blu-ray, so I passed up those. So I'm just gonna get started on my best. I guess you could, like the top 5 I guess you could say are in like a real order, but after that there's really like no specific order. So but I did put them in a order. So I guess the number 10 you have, I put DX versus Legacy there. Either their SummerSlam 2009 match or their Breaking Point match, the submissions count anywhere. DX is one of my favorite things in wrestling. They're one of the reasons I'm in to wrestling like I am from 2006. They're one of the main things that made me keep watching wrestling. So I had to throw that in. Then we have for the WWE Championship Triple Threat at Survivor Series 2009, Triple H versus John Cena versus Shawn Michaels. Again, those are 3 guys that are why I'm a fan of wrestling still, and I had to throw that match in because of Cena's awesome. And then one from last year, Daniel Bryan versus John Cena from SummerSlam of 2013. That match just, oh my gosh, the chills that went down my spine when Daniel Bryan came out and when he got the win and when he hit the knee. If we could honestly live up to that point before Triple H kicked him, that'd be awesome. But it will come with that mark forever now because of that fact. I know this isn't going to be like the best list in how I go deep in depth, because I'm not that person like watch wrestling, retain every single thing about the match and be able to put it out. I will watch wrestling, I like wrestling, most wrestling I will like, so that's that. Daniel Bryan versus CM Punk at Over the Limit 2013. My stream I watched it on was terrible, so when I got the Punk Blu-ray, I was honestly, I don't know how many times I said that this video, so, but I was so happy to get the Punk Blu-ray to watch it and watch it back in HD, and oh my gosh, I loved that match. Pretty sure that one was the 2 out of 3 falls. Yeah, that one was 2 out of 3 falls. Maybe if I'm wrong, oh well. And here comes the one that falls out of my time frame of being a wrestling fan, but it's honestly, but it is really one of the best matches I've seen since I've been a wrestling fan. It is AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe versus Christopher Daniels at Unbreakable. Shut up. Had Unbreakable 2005. I watched that match for the first time in like 2009, and I was amazed as a 9-year-old kid. Like, I didn't know what the best wrestling was, but it was pretty good, and I loved watching it. Oh yeah, and these are all going to be that one TNA WWE, so don't sue me for, oh no, Ring of Honor. I really haven't been a big Ring of Honor fan until this year. There haven't been any matches that are like complete. I mean, there have been good matches, but WWE and TNA have been my main focus since 2006. So, next match, it's two, but I mean there are two that I can't really pick between. Jeff Hardy versus Johnny Nitro from Raw, the ladder match from November 20th, 2006, and the steel cage match they had at New Year's Revolution 2007. Those matches I both loved watching. Going back and watching them when I bought the Twist of Fate DVD that had the cage match on there, and oh my gosh, that was so fun to watch. The best finish to a cage match I've ever seen. If you don't know, Nitro's going over the top of the cage, and he's right above where the cage door is, and he's about to climb down. He's just right where the cage would open. Jeff Hardy kicks the cage. Nitro's foot slips with the cage. He lands legs apart on the door, and Hardy climbs through the door. Oh my gosh. I remember as a kid loving that. And then the ladder match, just these two, whenever you put them in the ring, great things will happen. Another ladder match, well, TLC match. John Cena versus Edge at Unforgiven 2006. John Cena-Edge feud is one of my favorite rivalries of all time. It was the first main rivalry I ever got to witness while watching wrestling. So that basically set my standards for rivalries, and like Punk Cena's been up there with it. I just don't know what else is really. Cena will always be that top guy for me. Or one of the top guys for me. In this series of videos until Mania, I'm gonna do my top 10 today and my top 10 of all time. Cena's gonna be high up in both. So sue me if you hate Cena, screw you. But the Unforgiven match I love to this day. I want to buy the pay-per-view just to have it on DVD. Jeff Hardy versus Punk at SummerSlam 2009. I own that on the Punk Blu-ray and SummerSlam 2009 DVD. I love that match. Punk's on the announce table. God knows how big that ladder was, I forget. Hardy just hits the swanton off it. Oh my gosh. As a kid, that was mind-boggling almost. One of the best spots I've ever seen as a kid, or I saw as a kid. This match, there's two of them. I can't pick between the two. There's one that was honestly great wrestling, and then there was one that was great because of the wrestling and the storyline. That is CM Punk versus John Cena, Money in the Bank 2011, Raw, February 15th, 2013. One that is on the history, the Money in the Bank 2011 Blu-ray, a Punk Blu-ray, and the History WWE Blu-ray, which the history has the Raw one. The other two have the Punk's, or the Money in the Bank one. And that match, either one, Money in the Bank for obvious reasons, the Chicago crowd, and then the Raw one, the pile driver, and then just how, gosh, it was amazing matches, and that's why I love Cena. Cena could go out there and work with anybody almost. Well, it's not almost. He can work with anybody. He made Great Khali go out and have a good match. Who else has done that besides, like, Taker? Very few guys. And Cena's one of them. At Extreme Rules, what was it, 07 or 08? I think it was... I don't remember which one, but... I don't think it was 08, honestly. But that one was, like, a legit, though. But I still don't remember. I don't remember, though. But Cena... Him and Punk always go have a great match. The Night of Champions from 2012 was pretty good. Will they ever have any more? The SummerSlam 2011, I like that one too. And then my favorite match of all time, it's still the length of time for me. That is John Cena versus Shawn Michaels from Raw, April 23rd, 2007. When you can go out, have an hour-long match, and keep a 7-year-old kid entertained, I'll give you props. Because I snuck and watched Raw when I was grounded that night. Like, I was grounded from wrestling from, like, 2000, late 2006 to mid 2007, and I snuck and watched that one because it was, well, because I was sneaking and watching Raw, and I was entertained throughout that whole match as a 7-year-old kid. Again, another thing where Cena can go out there, have phenomenal matches. And that match got robbed of a 5-star rating. I'm sorry if you disagree, but it's one of the best matches of all time. My favorite of all time. And it's going to take a lot to top that. I mean, Punk and Cena didn't top that either time. So it's going to be very hard to top that. But, yeah, guys. Thank you for watching. You can follow me on Twitter. You can follow me on Instagram. I made one of those like a couple weeks ago and I haven't promoted it really. It's CW Sumner 51, same as my Twitter. Go to my Twitter, find that, and then go Instagram, find it. But yeah, guys, CW Sumner 51 here. That's my top 10. Leave yours in the comments. You can't do video response anymore. So leave it in comment form, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.